Hello and welcome to Centreville High School. I'm Sarah Marchetti and I'm a senior this year. I've got to tell you there's a lot going on, so let's go take a look. At Centreville High School, every student counts. We have so many different clubs, programs, and classes that our principal, Mrs. Latt, jokes, if you can't find something of interest at Centreville, you probably don't have a pulse.
We have more clubs and activities than any other school in Virginia. And the reason we do this is because we have a faculty with so many interests. We run the school like a junior college. I don't have courses other people do have. I don't have home economics, I don't have auto mechanics, I don't have shops and things like that.
Instead, we have a lot of other great things. Today is Centreville's annual Writers' Conference. This is where published authors and musicians actually critique our students' work. Having your work critiqued by pros is a little intimidating, but we like to learn from the best. Let's keep moving. We have a teacher cadet program where students practice teaching. We have step cats where students actually tutor each other. And my favorite, student government, or SGA. Well, today we're going to debrief it, and so let's start with the positives first. What did you guys like about it? Some of the awesome classes we have here are the World History Honors class, where they actually publish a magazine just like Time magazine. We also have an award-winning drama program and a really cool American Civ class. But of course, these great classes are just a taste from the buffet, so let's go take a bite out of a few. The American Civilization class covers United States history from Columbus to Bill Clinton. Social studies teacher Bill Wagner and English teacher Raina Swadek team teach by combining history and English literature. These teachers are able to make topics like imperialism easy to understand, and dare I say, come alive.
When you're done with your rough sketch, guys, I'm going to come around and check it off and make sure you're on the right track. And when you're okay with that, I'm going to give you a big sheet of paper, and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of markers, and you're going to do this on the big sheet of paper with your group. The goal of the class is really to add to the historical curriculum by adding all the literature from the different periods that we study.
What I'm doing as an English teacher is giving the people and the societies that we're studying voices and allowing the students to analyze literature based on the context that they're studying in history. And
it's really been a challenge to bring together the English component with the history component. There's been a lot of benefits at the same time. It saves us time. We get to do, I think, more creative things with the material. Like I said, we get to tie in the art, the literature, the music, the poetry of the time. And so it really kind of gives the kids more of a complete picture, I think, of both the history and the English.
Enough of the past. Let's look at the future, or is it back to the future? See, over in the computer lab, honors history students put together a cool-looking magazine as part of the research project on the 18th century. It took nearly 3 months of teamwork to get the final product to look as good as Time magazine. Their history teacher, Dr. Buchanan, came up with this idea.
I wanted to instruct students in a variety of skills, research skills, technology skills, and also writing and analytical thought processes, and simultaneously factual content. Probably because of the millennial celebrations, the thing that came to mind was all the Time magazine and Washington Post interest in man of the century, man of the millennium. And so I decided that that would make a useful adaptation to have the kids imagine that the date was December 31st, 1799, which would call upon them to research the 18th century and to get both facts and meaning associated with the 18th century.
The envelope, please. And the copy goes to Centreville, the mystery of Edmund Drood.
Centreville High School also has an award-winning drama program. Last year we won a coveted Cappy's Award for the Best Musical. This year we won Best Ensemble at the Folger Shakespeare Library, and at the Virginia High School League competition, we took Best Actor and Actress honors for our district. Centreville is a school with an historically rich theater program, and Mr. Rogers, our drama teacher, has continued the tradition.
There are many benefits from theater arts. First and foremost, it teaches us how to communicate and what we do to communicate, how we use vocal expression, how we use our facial expression, gesture, body language. We act every day of our lives, and acting is about communicating and storytelling. And if we master those skills, whether it be in middle school or high school,
And you are?
through a creative outlet, I think it can only help us in our adult lives.
Do you remember me?
No,
I was at the audition.
no, I don't. I'm sorry.
When someone goes to the theater here at Centreville High School, whether it be a parent or a young person, they're going to enjoy what they see.
Let's get started now.
Rachel.
Rachel? Okay. Okay.
And at Centreville High School, it's not just theater that we take seriously, it's all the performing arts. And I think that contributes to the success because the performing arts are very supported by all our administrators. And of course, like any other school, we have incredible sports and all kind of opportunities. And I think that makes for a successful school, to give the students every opportunity to explore whatever they want to explore in the classroom and outside the classroom.
There is just so much going on at Centreville High School. And it's not just the students who are involved, it's the whole community. Our school is practically used 24/7. Dad, that means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
In some areas, you know, like a bedroom community like Centreville and Clifton, we are the center, we are the town center. I mean, people come here without children. People come here whose children have graduated.
We're used to having a military installation to be our home away from home, or we're used to having a very solid community, but the community is very diverse and spread out here. And the school has been a center for us to get to know people. It's great to see Centreville High School right here on the main drag, and it's a good place to come. And we've come to plays, and it's just been a real center of our life.
And it's that kind of community spirit that lobbied hard for an on-site girls softball field and succeeded.
When Centreville opened, it was meant originally to be a middle school, and they changed it in midstream to be a high school. So I had the smallest land space of any high school in Fairfax County. It was pretty sad that we didn't have a softball field, but we have a baseball field, and you know, so the boys were very well taken care of, and the parents said, no, this is not acceptable. So not only do we have a field, but we have a field that anybody would absolutely be incredibly in love with. It's the best of the best.
Centreville sure is a busy place, and we students know that teachers and administrators go the extra mile to help everyone here find their niche. Because if you can't find your niche here, well, let's just leave it at that. Go Wildcats!